So let's address the big elephant in the room, which is the Japa conversation. So let's talk about the big money and Japa syndrome.
Okay.
So is nursing a lucrative course to go into? And this thing of people wanting to travel out of the country,
Yes.
some people even want to tell you that I'm going to this country and not this country. I'm like, is there no money abroad? It's all abroad, not the same thing.
Okay.
And what is there money there, and why are people japping?
Okay. Thank you so much, Tito Enoch. First of all, for context, I shall Japa. I will Japa. I am going to Japa, and I must Japa by the grace of God.
See, that's serious.
Yes, I'm very serious because I go at where money is. If that version of King James is correct. The truth is, nursing is very competitive, and a lot of people want to study nursing. Some people want to study nursing because they claim that there is money in nursing. But the truth is, you can't always go to a particular course of study because of the economic value alone. If you don't like something, you'll be frustrated in it. And note that nursing is not just for the money alone. You're handling people's life. So you have to love what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you have a value that you're giving out, so you get a value in return.
Yeah.
I am going to be a very good nurse and a nurse that prioritizes patient care.
Yeah.
So in that moment, I'm going to have my own monetary value also. So the reason why people want to leave the country is because
when you say your own monetary value, are you talking about private practice, or is it what are you talking about?
Meaning, whatever service I render, I am getting an equal, if not greater value in return.
That also determines where you even work.
Yes, I am going to work. I don't know what specialty of nursing I'm going to focus on, but I'm going to be someone who gives optimal patient care and also get a value in return, because everything is money. The economic value is very important. Passion alone cannot feed you. So I am dropping something and I have to earn something.
Passion alone cannot feed you.
Yes, so thank you. Okay, Tito Enoch. Some people usually ask questions. Most people ask me, because I'm an academic consultant. Okay. So people ask me questions like, how many years do you think you can study medicine for? And what's the whole total year you used to study medicine? People ask about residency, and I even hear something about fellowship.
Yeah.
And also assmanship, and I don't know the difference. So can you please enlighten us about it?
Okay, so medicine is like a profession whereby you almost have to keep studying for almost all the days of your life.
Yes.
Because once you gain your MBBS or your MD,
which is how many years?
Which is 6 years minimum in Nigeria. Why I put minimum? People call it 6 plus X years, because X is ASU factor. ASU concern. Yeah, do you understand?
Yeah.
So once you get from that 6 years, then you do a year of housemanship. Okay. Then after housemanship, then your service. Many times people don't know that doctors serve. A lot of people,
you serve.
We serve.
Oh,
we serve.
Yes.
You don't know that as well?
No, I don't.
Wow, we serve. And service, so that's 1 year of housemanship, 1 year of service. Then you go ahead and do that housemanship is what makes you liable to even become like a doctor that is licensable to practice. That means after your MBBS, if you are not, you can't yet say you can fully practice if you have not done your housemanship.
That's a lot.
So
you're spending 9 years?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You should just get married.
Definitely. Are you kidding me?
Get married.
Oh boy. So then after that, then you go into your residency. Okay. Now, if you are chasing residency in the US and you want to match, you want to go to the US, you want to go to the UK. To the UK, you have to do a PLAB exam. And to the US, you have to do USMLE. Some people like to study from medical school to pass, in order to pass their USMLE or their PLAB. So they start focusing more on. So that's why you see some people in 600 levels still reading anatomy. So because they have to refreshing their memory and all of that. So it's a great path. I once heard of the story of someone who wants to work in Elon Musk's company
That's a huge goal.
that this brain chip of a thing.
Yes.
And neuroscience and all of that. So it's a lot of responsibility to become a doctor. That doctor, one of my friends will say, this doctor degree, it is truly earned.
It's also a lot of responsibility to become a nurse.
Yes. So it's a responsibility to become any profession. Let's just quickly generalize the thing. All right. So from there, if I decide that I want to specialize in O&G, which is obstetrics and gynecology, I would have to spend another 6 years. After that, 8 years.
Jesus is Lord.
Now, if I want to decide that I want to do residency, so your residency, so from your first 3 years is to become a senior registrar. So once you are doing your residency, you're already a registrar. So after that 3 years, you become a senior registrar. So you spend another 3 years to become a consultant. When you now become a consultant, some people still decide to do fellowship. For example, if you are a consultant neurologist, you might want to do a fellowship in neurophysiology.
That's a lot.
So like 15 years, let's say you get into medical school when you were 15, added to another 15 years. That's of like your life, 30. You are still in the grind. You are still, so you can tell your child that when I was your age, I began in medical school, and I'm still.
And most people don't really get into med school at 15 years old.
Do you understand? Some people I have some classmates that are married, so those kind of people may not even want to chase, that part. Yes. So those are one of the things that influences people not to choose neurosurgery at times, because neurosurgery is one of the professions that one of the parts that take quite a longer time, or if not the longest, to actually.
Yeah, Tutor Enoch, I think you should get married.
Yeah, I'm going to get married, my sister. Okay, Didayo, what is the work-life balance like in nursing for you?
Okay.
And how have your case might be different from the case of your classmates. So, when you're looking at it from a general scope and also from your own perspective, what is it like?
Okay, thank you so much, Tutor Enoch. That's a very common question I get from students.
I like the fact that you always thank me before answering every question. I should do more of that.
That's a very common question I get from students. I am an academic advisor and also a quality education enthusiast, and I ensure that I study nursing beyond the books. So I always get yes, and I have a podcast, Beyond the Books with Didayo.
Really?
Yes, on Spotify.
How can people get to access that?
You can just go on Spotify and search Beyond the Books with Didayo, and it's to bring it out.
Beyond the Books with Didayo.
Thank you. So the truth is, I came into nursing school with the mindset that I am not going to let my life be built around the words of nursing, and I'm not going to let nursing define my lifestyle and my character. Now, nursing can make you so enclosed that you actually forget who you actually are.
Really?
So, yes, you can be so into the word clinicals clinical textbook that you even forget what it is to even be human.
Wow. Yeah, that's true.
I'm very sure it's in medicine.
Yeah, I think also. I can relate to that.
Yeah, so I try my best that I'm going to do extracurricular activities, and I'm going to ensure that this does not in any way affect my grades or my academics.
So what extracurricular activities do you do?
I am a content creator.
Obviously.
I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
I'm a podcaster.
Okay.
I'm also human. So
human is now the new extracurricular activity.
Yeah, so whenever I feel so tensed about academics, I just pick up my shoes and I run, or I just go for workouts. I even tried playing tennis, or I just sing or watch movies or dance
to relieve the stress.
Yeah, to relieve myself of the stress, and I go back to read. And also, it's not all long hours of reading.
See, that one is important. You go back to read.
Yes, you must read. It's not all long hours of reading that shows efficiency.
Yeah.
You have to know what works for you. I ensure I eat well and sleep well. If I want to study, I have a minimum sleep of 6 hours and above. Minimum.
Prioritize sleep.
Yeah, so my brain will not shrink.
That's the truth. Even though as much as you want to study and be the best, prioritize sleep.
Yeah.
That's the truth. In as much as you want to study and be the best in your profession, it's always good to, at least when you can, sleep. You get
sleep. Very important.
Yes, ma, I will sleep.
Okay, to Enoch, I would like to ask you the same question because
Okay.
I'm studying nursing, you're studying medicine,
Yeah.
and I'm very sure somehow medicine and nursing are kind of related in
Yeah.
in respect of how cumbersome and how heckling the tax can be.
Yeah.
So how do you cope as a medical student in med school?
Okay, so as a medical student, I know the things that everything is actually very important to know. Yes, but there are some very high yield things that I know that I have to know to be a good doctor. Yes.
Yes, very important.
Very important things. So one, and I also ensure that I crack my, although I wasn't that very diligent at that, but
A clocking patients.
yes, but I'm getting much better. So I know the things that I tend to want to focus more on what makes me clinically better.
Sound.
Clinically sound.
That's
so
cool.
it's not just the stuff. If you have the stuff and you can't solve people's problem, bro,
You're stuffless.
You're
stuff. You're just stuffed.
You're stuffily useless.
Stuffless.
So let me just put it that way.
Yes.
So I ensure that everything I'm doing is geared towards becoming a better doctor. And there's no way you actually focus on that clinical practice that you wouldn't learn the stuff.
Yes.
Or if you're just, and thank God I'm in a school whereby almost all the whole expenses of all the clinical practices is made available. But if you're your preclinicals, one thing you can also do just to focus on the book, what is important.
A quick question. Now, how do you balance?
How do I balance?
Balance the whole.
Okay, so I have a schedule every single day.
Okay.
I don't do what is not on my calendar. For example, now that we're shooting this content, it's actually my calendar for the
that
day
you're gonna
that
do
I'm going to do this. Tomorrow, I know what I'm going to do. So anything that is not on my Google calendar, I'm not doing it. So if you ask me, oh, can we do this? Can we do this at night after this video?
That makes everything be in order.
Yes,
that's
do you understand? So I have a calendar that I follow, and when I'm looking at my calendar and I journal every single day, I have a review of how my day went. So after I have a review of how my day went, it makes me there's a saying that says, if you don't learn from history, how you just repeat history.
Yes.
So why do I want to repeat the mistakes I made today, tomorrow? So let me learn from today. Take some time to just review how the day went and make better choices for tomorrow.
That's very good. You see, one thing about balance is you can never be so expert in balancing. You do things on trial and error.
Yeah.
So the more you practice, the more perfect you become. Like practice makes perfection.
Yeah.
So you have to keep on doing it. And if a reading method does not work for you, you try another one. There's no one way to Jerusalem. Although there might be a way to Jerusalem.
There are many ways. That's the point.
Yes, thank you.